think I'm enjoying myself? My jacket is on and I've been giving her dirty looks since we got here. I know. I know. They're not going to be waiting on me, I told you. No, not right this second. I told her I'd give her another half hour. She's got, 10 more minutes. No, you don't even know. You have to see her tonight. She's even worse than usual. Kissing this guy's ass and laughing at jokes that aren't even close to funny. It's the same shit. I know. And then she wonders why they make her miserable. I don't know. She thinks if I leave without her, it'll be too forward. I don't know. Pretty much what you'd expect, I guess. He's really short, so she towers over this one even more than usual, which is embarrassing right off, you know? But the main thing is, he's just so boring. Anyway. No, I haven't. But you don't have to talk to him. You can just tell. He's got it all over his face, all over his clothes. He's just mediocre, you know? He can't help it. They all can't. It's like they've all been dipped in it. All right, now I'm being mean. Actually, I think one of them is kind of looking at me. If you don't hear from me in an hour, call 911. All right, 8 minutes. Yeah, I love you too.
Who do you know?
What?
Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know here at the party? Who do you know?
No one. I'm really just a friend of a friend. I'm just waiting for someone.
You want me to introduce you around? I can introduce you to some people.
No thanks. I'm really not feeling so well.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm fine. I'm just not feeling too social.
You see that guy over there?
Which one? The guy with the purple jacket? Because that is just gross.
No, not that fuck. The guy by the sink.
Yeah.
He's got Kurt Cobain's pancreas. No shit, Cobain's pancreas.
Why?
I don't know. He's always had this fucked up pancreas, some genetic thing, and he needed a new one. And for a long time, he was on this waiting list because they're hard to come by, and he wasn't like on the brink. One day, his doctor called him up and told him to bring his ass in for surgery. He didn't even know it was Cobain's pancreas until like 2 days later. This candy striper chick comes up to him and goes, "Dude, you're so lucky you've got Cobain's pancreas." And he's like, "What the fuck?" And she's like, "Don't tell anyone I told you I could get into serious trouble." Can you imagine that shit? To wake up and find out, A, that you got Cobain's pancreas, and B, that you got his fucking pancreas.
No. I mean, he was like a heroin addict, wasn't he? Can they just skip them out when they're like saturated?
That's what I thought,
heroin
but it was cool. Apparently, his stomach linings and liver were all fucked up, but his pancreas was fine.
And he's okay now, your friend?
He's not my friend. I think he's a dick, actually. But, yeah, he's all right. He's not supposed to drink anymore, but he does anyway, and nothing's happened to him yet. You can't listen to Nirvana, though. Do you know Brock? Do you know Brock? The guy with the beard?
I told you I don't know anyone. Yeah, whatever.
He's a stuntman, right? And he got booked for like 4 weeks of work on The Phantom Menace. So it's like his third day, and he's got this scene where he fights with Ewan McGregor. And they were rehearsing it on set, and I guess he hit McGregor too hard because Brock got him in a headlock in like 5 seconds after that shit happened, and McGregor got all pissed at him, and after he came back and said he was sorry and acted like they were just buddies blowing off steam. But after lunch, one of the ADs came over to Brock, and because of that headlock, fired him. And now he's like blacklisted from working on movies because it totally ruined his reputation. What a dick. Guy was just doing his job, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you were here, Jill.
And you see that guy on the stairs? He's got this totally boring job answering phones at this internet company. And he'd been there like a year and a half, and he had all these stock options, and the stock went crazy. And he made like $2.5 million. He can do whatever he wants now, but he hasn't quit. He still does the same shitty job, lives in the same shitty apartment.
Wears the same shitty clothes.
Dude, he still acts like he has no money because He feels like he'll lose his identity with money. With money, he was a loser. He was used to it. He knew what it was. Now he feels that if he starts to enjoy his money, he has this huge potential to lose it or get it ripped off, you know? Dude. Kind of makes sense when you think about it.
No it doesn't. That makes no sense. In fact, that sounds like bullshit. It's bullshit, isn't it? It's all bullshit. That guy doesn't have Kurt Cobain's pancreas, and that asshole isn't a stuntman either. You're just full of shit, aren't you? What is your problem?
So what's your problem with Liz?
What?
I don't think he looks boring. He seems cool enough to me.
You heard that? You were listening
and as for
to
kissing
me?
his ass, I think she's just being
So what? You're fucking spying on me now?
There's nothing wrong with that. To me, it looks like you're jealous.
Jealous of Liz? Jealous of Liz because she's talking to some zombie broker from New Canaan?
So why are you so angry with her?
First of all, I'm not. Second of all, if I was, it's because I'm stuck here in this hole talking to you when there's somewhere else I'd rather be.
And you don't care enough about her to want her to meet someone and be happy?
You think she'll be happy with him? If he calls her after tonight, big if, and then if they go out a few times and could stand each other, you know, and even if they get married and have beautiful fucking kids, he'll never make her happy.
Why not?
Because she'll always be thinking she could have done better. Met someone better looking, taller, more intelligent. You don't understand. She used to do really well, you know. Guys liked her, people liked her, she was fun. And then somehow she just lost something, you know. She doesn't have the same confidence or self-respect. I mean, look at her, she looks ready to be wounded.
That's called vulnerable.
So? Vulnerable just means you look like you're about to get your ass kicked. Why is that a good thing?
Why is that bad?
It's not bad, it's just pathetic, I think. It's not a quality I'd want to advertise.
What do you want to advertise?
I don't want to advertise anything.
If you had to describe how you'd like to be seen.
I don't know, you tell me.
Like you've got your shit together?
Uh-huh. But I don't.
I just think you're bored. Bored with your life, and bored with yourself, and bored with the guy on the phone, and I think you feel like nothing different happens to you anymore. And everybody looks the same, and nothing matters or excites you like it used to.
Is that so? Well, listen, it's been a real pleasure listening to your bullshit stories about people you don't know and your bullshit pop psychology about people you just met, but I really have to get going.
They're not talking anymore.
What?
He's talking to some other girl now. She went to the bathroom.
Great. He made her real fucking happy. What are you saying, that I don't care? What the fuck do you know? She's my fucking friend. It's my shoulder she's gonna be crying on. I'm gonna have to listen to her and tell her that it's gonna be alright and that he wasn't worth it.
I didn't say that.
What then? What? Do I have problems? Yes. Do I sometimes take them out on other people and be a bitch on the phone? Maybe. What the fuck business is it of yours? You don't know me. You don't know my friends.
I didn't say any of that.
What then? What are you saying?
Nothing. I'm not saying anything. Listen, do you want a beer?
What?
Beer. Do you want a beer?
No. No thanks. What's that?
My cooler.
Yes, I can see it's your cooler. Why do you have a cooler? Why a cooler? You're at a party. This isn't a picnic. There's a refrigerator here.
At the fridge at a party? No way. Doesn't work. Someone always gets screwed. I'm happy to be my own bee, but it's gonna stay my own bee, you know?
But you offered me a bee.
Hey! I'm not stingy. I'll give away all my bee, but if I give it away, I want to know where it's going. I don't know these people. I don't want them in my stuff.
But, you said you'd introduce me around. You must know somebody here.
No.
So, who'd you come with?
No one.
What?
I lived down the street. I heard some people talking about a party and thought I'd check it out.
So you know no one here?
No one.
So you're basically just trespassing.
I wouldn't call it that.
What would you call it?
I don't know. Hanging out?
No. It's not even hanging out. You're hovering. You're undermining the whole purpose of the party. like a one-man wrecking crew. I mean, parties are supposed to be social events, right? Right? What do? You sit here in the corner by yourself, completely isolated, protecting your cooler of beer.
I offered you a beer.
Yeah, you make up stories in your head about people you don't even know, and you eavesdrop on people's conversations. Am I right?
I don't know. Basically.